What about the conditioning of the defense? I mean, if it's going to be a 90-degree day or something like that, how do you feel about whether your guys are in shape?
I feel good. We had a good summer. You know, we practiced against a tempo offense, so I feel good about our condition.
Can you think of a situation quite like this where not only are you going up against a new staff with sort of different personnel than maybe they're used to, and the staff has also been off, or at least the guy running the offense been off from the game for a year? Can you remember something like that in your career?
No, I can't say that I have. This is unique because you know, the head coach didn't coach last year, and so it's just something we're going to have to prepare for differently.
Is your game film or prep film, is it a total mismatch, mix and match of things from Arkansas, maybe just looking at personnel video on Western? I mean, how do you try to go about preparing for that?
You're exactly right. I have a mismatch of things that I look at to determine what we're going to get. But ultimately, I'm just worried about us. My concentration has been on the Kentucky defense and how we play and how sound we are fundamentally.
How has Za'Darius been since he came back from the ankle?
He's been fine. Hasn't seemed to miss the beat.
Stoop said he's been impressed with how he's stepped up as a leader on such a young defense. What have you seen him do on during practices?
Well, the biggest thing that Za'Darius does is he leads by example. So what we ask them to do on defense, he does it. And other players see that, and they follow.
Mark said you all got a lot of third down work in today. That was clearly an issue for this defense last year. Are there some certain areas you kind of zero in on to address that? Or
third down is always a situation that we work. We worked it, every week at Florida State, and we're going to continue to apply the same plan here.
What do you know about Brandon Daly, their quarterback that they named the starter yesterday?
I don't know a whole lot. Don't have a lot of film on him from last year, just from what I've heard about him.
What have you heard about him?
I've read that he's done well in certain scrimmages. He's had some good days and some bad days, and that they most recently just named him the starter.
If Western also plays the Smith kids some at quarterback, how will having faced Maxwell and Jalen in practice help you all really change the pace quarterback?
It'll help us tremendously because we have seen an athletic quarterback in practice with Jalen, and then we'll be prepared if they decide to go that direction.
Stoop said that Nate hasn't been able to be a leader because he's kind of taking care of his own self, catching up to speed. Does that surprise you that he's a little bit behind?
No, he wasn't here this summer, so our summer conditioning program is very good. So anybody that doesn't go through that is going to be behind in their shift.
Would there be one or two things you're looking for early Saturday to tell you how your guys are ready to play, if they're doing what they need to be doing? I mean, are there a couple of areas you're going to look for right away?
I think that we're going to find out early, how we're going to play early in this game, and then I'm going to make the adjustment that I need to, whether it's a motivation adjustment or a scheme adjustment, to get us to where we need to be.
I know you're on the field for the game. Who's your kind of eyes in the press box? Who do you count on from that?
Coach Ainsley will be in the press box, along with our graduate assistants.
Tempo is a big talking point as far as offense this year. Are you happy with the tempo of the defense as far as getting lined up and making the checks in the ball?
Yes, we've gotten lined up very well. We've been able to execute at a fast pace, so I'm very happy with our tempo.
Let's see, what are these next few days going to be like for you? You be able to sleep? Are you nervous, or do you feel? I mean, how do you feel right now?
I feel like we've done what we can do. You know what I mean? And I think that our players are confident right now. We've just got to go out and just do it on Saturday. I don't sleep well because I have 3 kids. It's a game, but I've got a 3-year-old that has a nightmare about every other night. So, that's not going to change my sleep habits.
It's not about the other team's
Yeah, you know what? Even if I was, I'm still going to be up for her. So I'm not getting any sleep either way.
Everybody good?
Has there been a guy that you face every day from the offense who's kind of giving you guys some issues that you're looking forward to kind of being on the other side and watching them Saturday?
Yeah, we've got very good offensive players that give us fits at times. Raymond Sanders is an excellent tailback for us, and it's a good challenge for us on Saturday because we're going to face another good tailback. And then some of those wideouts have really given us some fits too. Especially some of those young guys. They've come in and done a great job. Which has established a lot of depth for us. you know, and playing those guys and getting those reps against our defense.
Okay, folks, thank you very much.